I'm Stan Goldstein with Kates-Boylston Publications. And today I have the honor of introducing a new member of our Kates-Boylston team. It's our new marketing manager, Kelly Donoghue. Welcome, Kelly.
Hi, Stan. How are you?
Good, good. So tell us a little bit about your work background, what you did before you joined us here at Kates-Boylston.
Well, I have an extensive track record starting way back, and I can't even go that far back as I'll be revealing too much, but um, I have an extensive background in marketing. I have always been I think I was born a marketer, and just fell into it gracefully and naturally and love everything about it. Taking something from nothing, from a concept, and bringing it all the way through the different internal channels to make it successfully, taking it out to the market space. And then also from that perspective, looking at the market space and back engineering in product ideas and ideation that fits what the changing market needs are. So that's like huge for me. It's what floats my boat and fires my rockets.
All right. And where, I don't know if you want to say, but where have you worked and the type of things you've done in your past?
I've worked primarily in the food industry and
Mm-hmm.
love it from a food manufacturing and B2B standpoint. So I've worked with a lot of chefs and culinarians throughout the United States and some of the really big food companies. And I've worked for some of the big food companies myself. So I basically grew up in food, but I also worked a little bit over in technology in terms of cost, what the market will bear, algorithms, and very complicated, AI type engines, things of the future. And it was really mind altering for me, not only from a consumer perspective, but from a marketer's perspective on how I can take what I learned, what they're doing and where we're going, and prepare a company who's not in the technology sector for here's how we can really master something that's going to help us go to market. So
It's all analytics too, right? I'm a sports
yeah,
fan. That's all I hear. Analytics, this is that these days.
the one company I work for, they have huge market share in the airlines, and that's why it's their software is why we pay what we do. When you log in and you see a price and you come back and look at it and it's already raised,
Hmm.
that's their software showing what the market will bear,
Wow.
well, how to get consumers to spend more, and it really works.
Hmm. Hmm. And what interested you in the position with Kates-Boylston when you saw that? And let me also, two-part question. Had you done any work with funeral service before? Were you familiar with any of that?
Actually, it's a little bit hybrid thing. On a personal level, yes, I have unfortunately had to use funeral services. And during that particular time, I found out that one of my friends is a funeral director, which I didn't know. She
Hmm.
usually kept it, and she stepped in and helped me through the whole process. And that was the beginning of me seeing the funeral industry from a different perspective, from the people on the inside. And then through that, continued to grow that friendship. And so I have worked and helped out with a different funeral home here near me that are friends of the family and done things for them marketing wise, which also brought me in tune to the backside of this particular industry. And I really love the people, and that's what brought me actually to KB, to Kates-Boylston Publications. It was the people, the team,
Yeah.
and what you guys
Yeah.
need. What KB needs from a marketing perspective is all the skill set I have, so it's a perfect marriage there. But truly, it's the spirit of the people that was like won me over, and the most wonderful place, where I wanted to be. I knew I wanted this to be the next stop in my career.
Oh, great. We are a bunch of nice people.
Yeah, yeah.
We tell you that, yes. And the people in funeral service too are very, very great people. It was all new to me when I first came into it about 3 years ago, and just met of some wonderful people. Just totally professional people who, you know, whose motto is we're there to help you through the worst days of your lives, and they do. They do. They are that good.
Hmm.
And what type of goals? Do you have any goals? I know it's still early. You just joined us, but you have things in mind that you'd like to get going with Kates-Boylston that you want to start thinking about, or you already have planned that you'd like to do once you get going?
I also like
Your
to have,
second day on the job, and I'm hitting you.
I know, and I don't want to spoil any surprises. I actually have a few ideas, but I also don't believe in changing things just to change them to put my mark on it. I really
Right.
need to learn more about Kates-Boylston's inner structure and the people, and I really want to set up interviews with each of you guys, and I want to interview you and what you need from marketing, or where things that have been harder for you in your job because maybe a branding effort didn't really do what it needed in a specific market and you wanted to be able to, deal in that market. So I need to learn more before I really come out guns flaring. You guys have really done excellent marketing up until now. So it's not like you're a listless ship or anything like that. So I definitely want to do this the right way, with knowledge behind me.
Okay. And tell us a little bit about yourself, where you grew up. I understand you live. We're based in New Jersey, and you live in New Jersey now. And so tell us a little bit about your background and everything.
Grew up in New Jersey, northern New Jersey, almost at the top of the state, in a town called Ridgewood in Bergen County.
Hmm.
When I was a teenager, my dad transferred our family out west, all of the immediate family. So, all my brother, sister, mother, father, everyone is out there, my son, my grandson. And then here are all my cousins, aunts, uncles, and whatnot, from both sides of the family. So I am definitely a East Coast, West Coast person. I love both. I'm an apple and I'm an orange.
That's good. That's good. And I guess when you're on the West Coast, you didn't have the bad winters that we get here. Although it hasn't been too bad here lately. But you like the cold weather? You like the snow?
I love it. I get to wear these things and make them. Like you can't wear this even in I would be sweating to death in California. So I get, the big puffy coat. I have the really cool, winter boots. I love all the accessories and the gloves and the scarves. Um, I will tell you that when I was out west, it's not so much that I missed the seasons. It wasn't something that was like, oh God, I wish it were fall or anything. But now that I'm here back experiencing them again, I love it. I really do. And everyone was afraid with the cold. I love the snow. I told my boyfriend, he was like, when we had the one kind of blizzard last season, he's like, I have to go out and shovel. I said, oh, I'll do it. I'll do it. He's
Yeah.
like, okay, if you want to, go ahead.
There you go. There you go. And how about hobbies? Where do you like to go on vacation, or things you like, music you might like, things like that?
I'm very eclectic in a lot of things, music, art, everything. My true passion is anything artistic outlet. I went back to school recently, and got my degree from Parsons in interior design and
Hmm.
architectural studies. So I do that for fun. I create things for fun all the time. I'm always doodling and creating and drawing, and I'll see something on the ground and I'll be like, oh, that's cool. I don't know what it's for, but it's going to become something, and it usually does.
That's
So,
interesting. Very
yeah, I'm
interesting.
always
Yeah.
creating, always.
All right. All right. And anything else you might want to share that I didn't ask, that to the people you might be dealing with in the future, or anything else?
Um, not that I can think of, you know.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah. All right. Well, welcome aboard.
I don't
And
know what to say.
um, I'll give you, yeah, that's all right. Like I said, it's only your second day, so it's like we don't need a whole game plan here. But yeah, it's just more to welcome
Yeah,
people
I
to
have a
see
10-year
you.
marketing plan done, ready to execute starting tomorrow.
That's right. There we go. And even though it's right before Christmas, we won.
Mhm.
So I think I have your phone number here in front of me, your work number, which is 732-746-0203. And if anyone wants to reach you by email, it's K Donoghue, which is KDONOGHUE at kbpublications.com. And I said that just in case you didn't have it all memorized yet, which you may not have. So, but
I do have my address, my email, but I don't have my phone number.
you don't have the phone number yet. Okay, so people can reach you by email right now if they want to reach out. Well, welcome to the KB team.
Thank you very
Bunch
much.
of great people. American Funeral Director Magazine, American Cemetery Cremation Magazine, Funeral Service Insider Newsletter. We do conferences, and we always got a bunch of good people. So welcome aboard, and thanks for doing this video interview with us.
Thank you very much, Stan. I appreciate it.
All right, Kelly, take care. We'll be in touch, I'm sure.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.